Real shit. If something ever happened to me, bro, don't be an Asian dog, bro. If you know what we was on, bro, we ain't talk like.
Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about Foolio and this whole Asian doll situation between her and King Von's sister, Kayla B, man. Now, this thing has been going kind of crazy, and I can say that because it's been carrying on social media for almost a month now, and it heated up recently a couple of days ago. And everybody is going at Asian doll, it seems, because everybody feels like she's putting on and putting extras on her relationship with King Von. And that she's essentially using his name to clout chase into the rap game. And it worked so far, and people are kind of getting tired of it. Now, these aren't my words, but this is my perception of what's going on between this entire situation. So somebody who has nothing to do with this situation, but has a big following on social media, and everybody looks at, as one of the hot upcoming artists right now, Foolio from Jacksonville, basically said his piece about the whole situation, showing that he's tuned in what's going on the social media, and he just wanted to say his piece and keep it real. Now, before we get into the specifics, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about this situation with Foolio and this whole Asian doll situation. So, let me backtrack a little bit. So, a couple of days ago, almost a week ago now, there was an announcement that King Von was actually going to have another child, man. Even though King Von passed away back in November of 2020, I guess he got with a young lady and he has a baby on the way, right? Well, the news spread wide across social media and everybody's talking about the situation. Now, one of the first people to talk about it was his sister, Kayla B. Now, she's also super active on social media. She's got a lot of followers. She handles her business, and she famously linked up with Cuban Doll and got the fisticuffs on a couple of months back, almost like 4 or 5 months back, man. And it was a moment. It was a moment on social media, and funny to say the least, man. But you had to respect it because, they both did and showed up and got accomplished what they wanted. Now, once this news kicked off, of course, King Von's sister was going to say something. And she put it out there. She was giving props to the young lady who was pregnant with his baby, right? Allegedly. Because I don't know if we know that for a fact yet. But then out of nowhere, Asian Doll jumped out because people were in her mentions or commenting towards her and telling her, hey, man, so King Von had a baby on you? And Asian Doll, for those of you who don't know, has been the biggest person to put King Von's name out there since his passing. I'm talking about she puts his name out there more than Little Dirk, more than anybody out their team, you know what I mean? Like, she got a King Von tattoo, and the tattoo itself isn't bad work, to be honest with you, man. It actually looked decent, right? She got a King Von tattoo. She got King Von jewelry. She had Queen Von or something like that on her social media page. It was a lot, and it was out there. And for a lot of people, man, it just seemed really weird, man. Now, everybody started picking up on this not too long ago and talking about it. But it's a touchy subject because, everybody was still in that mourning phase of King Von passing. But since then, it seems like Asian Doll hasn't lightened up on any of that. And when she was responding to people, she kept it real, man. She was real, from her perspective. Because to be honest, a lot of this is weird. I'm not even going to lie, man. But from her perspective, she said what she had to say. Now, on social media, she said this. Now, on a post on social media, she said this. She says, I wasn't with Von June, July, August, September, or October. I started back seeing him the end of November when he booked me for a show. Laughing emoji. So nothing going on is affecting me in no way, literally. I still love him. He not here, and we was once deeply in love, so I'll always be here for life. Fingers crossed. Now, in a previous post, she said this. She said, nobody had a baby on me. Babies came after me and before me. I had a choice twice. I ain't want that life. I'm good how I'm doing now, but for sure, I'll never have no hate towards Davon Bennett. He's forever living through me and forever in my heart till I die. And finally, she said, sorry, October. I wasn't keeping track, but you know what I mean. Because remember in that first post, she said she wasn't messing with him June, July, August, September, and October, and he booked her for a show at the end of November. Well, King Von passed away in November. So that just didn't make any sense to people. And to be real, he died on November 6, 2020, just to be specific. So, I mean, if somebody you cared for them deeply, you would remember that, wouldn't you? I mean, like I said, y'all, this is weird. And the idea of clout chasing off of somebody's death is odd to say the least, man. Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man, and I know you enjoying this video, but make sure you go and you follow me on social media platforms like Instagram, and also go to my Twitter page and make sure you hit that follow button there so you can get the latest and greatest updates of when I'm dropping my videos. And man, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button so we can spread this video around, and we trying to get 2,000 likes, so run them likes up. All right. Now, the fans weren't the only ones concerned about these facts. So, King Von's sister Kayla B took to social media and she had some things to say of her own, man. And basically, she pointed out the fact that, she was tired of this. So she said that Asian Doll had been lying about all this the whole time, man. So she made multiple posts on social media. One where she talked about Asian Doll had lied about giving out $10K to King Von's family or whatnot and different members of his family. And she said she never did it, man. And specifically, she said this. She said, you know what? Lied. Said she gave Von Mama $10K. It was cap. Laughing emoji. Cap and lied and said she gave my niece and nephew $7,000 apiece and gave them $1. Fake and using him and his name to look good. She also said, laughing crying emoji. Call me messy. I don't care. A chick using my brother's name for her own good. It's not 100,000. Y'all don't know the real. So basically, she's putting it all out there. Like, yo, man, this has been a fallacy the whole time. That Asian Doll has been clout chasing off of King Von's name, and I guess she's at her wit's end with it. Now, somebody else who jumped in and had something to say about this was Foolio. So Foolio put this video on social media.
If something ever happened to me, bro, don't be an Asian Doll, bro. If you know what we was on, bro, we ain't talk like that, bro. Don't be extra, bro. Like, for real, bro. Don't be on that Asian. That's like shit fake, bro. Y'all gotta stop that fake, man. Bro.
Heard from Foolio himself. He's obviously been watching this situation playing out on social media, just like everybody else, and he had to put his 2 cents in. He said, man, if I was ever to pass, don't do this Asian Doll stuff. Because, to be real, clout chasing off of somebody's passing is pretty odd, man. It's weird to say the least. And at first, everybody gave Asian Doll the benefit of the doubt because obviously everybody was in the mourning stage. People mourned differently. And, it was some months back. But now we're in a different year. We're almost halfway through the year. So it's like at some point you got to put things to rest and move on with your life, even though in some situations that's easier said than done. But with the holes that's found in this story, it just puts it in a weird box and people are pretty much done with it. I don't know, man. What do you guys think? Do you think that people are being too hard on Asian Doll and she can mourn how she wants to? And if she had those feelings, she has the ability to express them on social media or otherwise? Or do you feel like, man, it seems like it was a lot of clout chasing off of, King Von's passing. And with the new news that came out, it was another opportunity to throw names out there that shouldn't be thrown out there. And we should just all move on. Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace.